Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. And welcome back everybody to a little bit more Terranigma with YagaMonthly. This is day 2. Last time, we basically went on a journey. After, well, kind of waking up in a bed, somewhere in the underground. The underground village was strange. There was crystal blue flying around, and when we opened the mysterious box, suddenly, every other villager, except for, I think the merchant, the elder, and our hero ourselves here, turned into a blue statue. Ice, crystal, whatever it might be. We then went on a journey to clear 5 challenges in towers in order to be able to bring the souls back to every villager. And then the elder told us that, well, we need to go on. We are not done yet with the resurrection things. We simultaneously, during the 5 towers, effectively raised the continents from the bottom of the ocean to the surface. Then we went on to the surface here. We returned the trees and plants back to life. We returned the birds back to the skies, and the wind. We woke up as well. We managed to find and help the animals return, and then also the humans. We returned them as well. But now we have visited a few cities. We kind of been from Eastern Asia, went over back to Europe, saw a king that got poisoned and killed. And we saw a carbon copy of our girlfriend from back home in Krista, named Elle as well, which was kind of strange. We continued journeying on. We went across the big puddle, the ocean, on a ship, thanks to freeing a navigator named Columbus, that taught all the other sailors how to sail across the big sea. Then we arrived in freedom, also known as Liberita, because different translations have different names. And there we learned that a certain person seemed to have crash-landed in a lake, another lake, with a freshly invented plane called Will. We actually cannot go into Nurr Lake right now because a strange figure is just standing in front of it, preventing us passage in, and he's just saying that he's waiting for his fiancée to arrive back from Ryoto, which presumably this is Ryoto, and could also be, well, considered our next mission. We have met a few people that are kind of notable to history, more liberally taken from history, let's put it this way, and we kind of made an entire journey around the entire world, where we eventually arrived here, where we kind of started on the surface. This cave over there, this is where we originally surfaced, if you will. Now everything's green, humanity is resurrected, as it is called, and now, well, now we tried to find the lady, or what happened to her. She was supposed to arrive by boat a while ago. How long ago? We don't know. Let's find out. Welcome to Ryoto, or Ryoto, depending on translation, I guess. And here we have a city that never sleeps, or something like that. Ryoto is a full-time carnival town. Enjoy your stay. Yep, we've heard of it. So let's just kind of see what this is about. We have an inn here. Apparently a young lady is kind of taking care of this. So let's see what that's about. Mama went to the carnival. Is Mama back from the carnival yet? I'm lonely, so you can stay if you want. Well, let's... well... Kitty cat. Can't pet the kitty cat, can't meow kitty cat. Only look at kitty cat. Hello. The same life never comes twice. It's a shame to waste it. Which is actually kind of a speech in contrast to the general theme of the game, which is reincarnation and resurrection. Hello. Weapons named something staff have special effects. If you get something like that, you should equip it. Something like staff? Hello, we have a store here. This guy sells serums. Serums are there in order to cure heavy poisons, and I think there's none in chests around until we actually, well, encounter the heavy poison. There's a posh suit. It has less defense, which I suppose shouldn't be too terribly surprising. We can get a soul wand here, which would be a better weapon, but we don't need it. Welcome to the fortune teller. Wonder whether it's always the same person, or whether she's always a different one. Regardless, everything she said kind of in some form or way has become true. All is in the stars, let me read your fortune. I see you riding the waves in high wind. Your lucky item is a bulb. Your lucky item is a bulb? I actually don't know what that means. But riding the waves? We're going surfing. Or something. I've eaten sorbets and flatbrook. Most people are full after eating a lot. I guess you just didn't have that much to begin with. Hi. My son loves soccer. Never studies, just plays soccer. But that's his life. I think he can do whatever he wants to do. I don't agree with that kind of parenting. Hello. I love carnivals and soccer. You like soccer, right? I don't know. I didn't say any soccer. What's soccer? I don't know. You don't know soccer? Unbelievable! You never know what you're gonna do later in life. So as much as you will learn a lot of things in schools and studies that you will never use, because you don't know what you will use, it's still useful to learn all these things anyways, because a lot of these will come in handy anyways. Alrighty, hello. In the north direction is a Corcobad. Hill. Lovers who declare their love to each other there will find happiness. Oh, that's nice. Hello, is that a minigame? Yo, buddy, you want to play Cream a Cat? I know it. Am I right? Maybe. Throw the balls and knock cats down. It's pretty obvious, right? Start anytime. So, Cream a Cat. You throw food at kitty cat faces. Which... Oops, I think I messed up now already. Oh no, it actually worked. Oh, that's very generous, actually. Got all of them. Can I take that? Yeah, I can take it now. You're good! I'm happy you love Cream a Cat so much. That's... very strange minigame. Fair enough. It's funny it's called soccer when the game was never released in the US. You know, I personally am a fan of the word soccer because then you know what people are talking about. Similarly how I like to say Z rather than Z, because I audibly can't differentiate between the third letter in the alphabet and the last one if they are similarly pronounced, so Z is just easier for me. Oh boy. Hi. A sailor claimed Antarctica is behind the mountains in the northwest. The people of Antarctica held rituals to get closer to God. I actually didn't know there was a reference to Antarctica here. Well, hi. What are you doing here? So this is Melin. We kind of met her along the way. She is actually a rather strangely powerful little girl. She can create illusions and mirages, and from what I've gathered, maybe a little bit beyond that, where she actually influences the souls of people and can bind them to corpses and make them walk around, so the corpses don't even know that they are zombies still. At least, that's my impression. Either way, she helped us out in, well, basically France, where we convinced the princess at the time, who looked like Elle, to help us, well, to be no longer mute, and kind of shocked her into being, well, back to previous stage? Either way, she created illusions of her parents, which, well, as a consequence, the king got poisoned and died. Killed by the princess he adopted, because that king actually slaughtered the entire village of, well, that princess that he adopted. And since she regained her senses, that's kind of something she didn't want to live with, and decided to kill the king via poisoning, and then escaped on a ship alongside us. But then she also gave us a letter confessing all of that, and we have no idea where she is. Either way, this is Maylin. What are you doing here?
Hey, I finally caught up. You shouldn't have just left me. I decided I'm not leaving your side again, Ark.
Okay? You're joking.
What? I didn't leave anyone. You just tagged along. But I was useful. You do admit that. For reward, let's go look at the carnival, okay?
And yeah, okay.
Hi.
Hello, how would you like some cotton candy? Just 10 gems. Sure, that sounds fun. Here you go.
Tasty.
What a manly way of eating. Okay. What's the manliest way you can imagine eating cotton candy? That's such a strange mental image.
Ark, where are you going? Let's check out the carnival more. I wanted to check out the houses.
Oh my goodness.
They never last. The same life never comes twice. It's a shame to waste it.
You say the same thing. The carnival by day is exciting, but it's also exotic at night. Never stops carnivaling. Fruits for your thirst. Apples are 8 gems and watermelons 12 gems. Oh, I'll take watermelon. I'm thirsty, I'll take one. We've got a good harvest this year. Jump right down.
Tasty.
Thanks. And I'll also take an apple. I like apples. Oh. Tasty. In case you're wondering, none of these things actually do anything. You just place them.
We sell a soft ice cream, cones, and coffee.
Both are 10 gems each. Coffee, that sounds nice.
Here you go.
Tasty. And also, that takes some soft ice cream cone. Nom. Everything tasty. Hello.
In the north direction is Cargobat Hill. Lovers who declare their love to each other there will find happiness.
In the southern direction is the port where you can find the sailors. Right, and we can't really do a whole lot else aside from going north with Maylin in tow.
Wow, this is a beautiful place. I heard lovers who declare their love here at night will become happy. Isn't that a nice story?
I might be. That's a nice story, but maybe a bit put on.
Jeez, Ark, you have no sense of romantic at all. But you know, I want to believe that story. Listen, Ark, it won't be odd if I got to like someone, right? Even if it happened to be you, Ark. But when I like someone, I want him to like me back, just me. I'm going to come back here tonight. Please tell me how you feel tonight, Ark. Ark, I love you. Please come here tonight.
I can't tell you that right now, dude. Ark is taken. Man, that's not gonna end well, is it? Well, let's explore the rest of the town. What's in here?
Monkey!
Can't talk to monkey anymore. We used to be able to talk to animals and plants, but Ever since we resurrected humans, we can no longer do that, which is a shame. It's a T-posing statue, I suppose, that is reasonably accurate. And yes, when eating the, well, candy, you eat both the watermelon, like, outer area as well as the cotton candy stick, because Ark doesn't know what is edible and what isn't, so he just eats the entire thing. And it's tasty still. Isn't our monkey cute? He can really samba. Okay. Hello. My husband is a fisherman, but the catch hasn't been good lately. He said they can go out to fishing since that Mermaid Tower came up. That Mermaid Tower came up? We did hear about mermaids from a little girl who lost her mother at sea, and her mother told her that all the mermaids, all the women that die at sea become mermaids. Kind of a sad story. And of course we agreed with her because, well, what else are you gonna do at that point? Hey, for a change of pace, want to try some Brazilian food? It's 10 gems a 9. Uejota? Tudas? Caipirinha? Actually, I think that's the drink. Also, I probably mispronounced that horribly, sorry. And Fuejota is a bean dish. Tasty. What do you think? It's addicting. Alright, let's also try Sudas. It's a beef dish. Tasty. And try out Caipirinha. It's a cocktail. You might be too young for it. I mean, great! Ark is a little bit of an alcoholic, it feels like, because he loved all the drinks so far, let me tell you. Ooh. You don't mind me just going into your pantry and grabbing all the magic rocks, right? Yeah, it's fine. Alrighty, what else do we have? I think we got all the houses now. So there's a little bit more outside, actually, that I want to go and check out. Hey Sabletoothed, welcome, how are you doing today? Also, welcome everybody. I hope you have a most pleasant day. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. I love this music. Technically, Ark is before over drinking it, right? He's been around since before time. I don't actually know. From my understanding, he's not above drinking age, and you'll understand what I mean with that eventually. Many have been lost. We can't go out to sea anymore. It's all since that Mermaid Tower appeared. Oh, so that's a real thing. Hello. Mermaid Tower appeared in the East Sea, and have hit monsters. Oh, why do you call it Mermaid Tower when there's monsters coming out? Isn't it like a monster tower then? Monsters appeared in the sea, East Sea. We lost many fish boats and crew. Oh, that sounds like a disaster here, at least. Maybe that's how the little girl lost her mother. The Mermaid Tower appeared in the east, and with it monsters. Okay. Is there a way to go to the lower ship there? I missed that. Nope. There's no way to get over there. Not monsters, if only we had a hero to clear out the tower. Well, actually, one of the people said that they're waiting for a hero in Ark's face, so presumably Ark is not the hero. Or at least, probably not. Either way, there's a thing here. Hello. My goal is at the left. If you're really fast, I'll give you something nice. Want to play? Sure, why can't I still talk to you? You're a little roadrunner rat or whatever they are called. Ready? Yo, I don't actually know where to go through. This wasn't it. This seems super slow. I don't think I'm supposed to go around here. Ah, I see. This is the other way around. I went backwards. Oh, we can just go out there. Turtles! Finish! Congrats! 0 minutes, 49 seconds. Go for it, we cheer for you. I did not earn that one yet. Let's get a better run going. Again, I don't know why we can talk to these ones. Alright. And yes, in case you're wondering, this is not sound delay. Or well, not game sound delay, let's put it this way. This is just how the game sounds like this when you bump into walls. It's just weirdly delayed like that, just normal. Finish! Congrats! 0 minutes, 18 seconds. We give up! Congrats! We give you nice things like we promised. Shiny, shiny, pretty. It's our treasure. Thank you. Isn't that a chipmunk? I don't know what they're called. But these are like these desert mice. With really long legs. They are kind of adorable. Never trust a dude neck deep in shrooms. Maybe. Oh boy, we found some form of ruins around here too. Actually, I forgot about these entirely. Let's see here. 378 gems. And a life potion. Really? Wait, did I ever know this was here? That's a really quick life potion. And here we have a stopover. If you remember, the seagulls actually transported us to places. We don't understand what they're saying anymore, but getting transported back to places sounds like a fun idea. Never mind the part where we are supposed to meet Merlin at night at the statue. It'll be fine. It takes less than, well, a minute to go to Greenland? It looks like a jerboa. Jerboa, that sounds about right, I guess. Jerboa. Yeah, that's what I was having in mind. So strange, but it's actually really cute. Alrighty, apparently we're in Greenland now. There's a place to go here. Random cave. We do have our attacks, which means there could be enemies here. But instead there's just a chest. 961 gems. Okay. And anything else? Oh, there's a little house here. And we are in Penguinea. Whee! Penguins riding carts dragged by mini walrus. I love how these guys look. They're just adorable. And we can't talk to them anymore. And in case you're curious, to my knowledge there's no way to get here while you can still talk to animal. I don't know whether they even have dialogue for that matter. Feel free to correct me because they're just really adorable. This guy here, just fishing? Question mark? Question mark? He doesn't mind. Like this one has a little cooking kilt, whatever you call these things. This one has a fishing rod as well as a Santa hat or something. This one is just a little penguin. Question mark? I don't know either. In fear, we see somebody drawing a French penguin, or whatever you want to call it. Mini bits, stuff like that. I really like this place. In here we have little penguin. I can't talk to him. Okay. Oh. Are you surprised, Ark, that the little penguin is really, really angry at you? Because, you know, you just did that thing. And I just really, really like it. You stole my fish. Yep. And yes, this is where that sprite comes from. It's super adorable. I mean, you go and eat the poor penguin's food. What did you expect? Hello? Question mark? There's a little penguin with a bow and a top hat in the back. And there's a little penguin that looks a little lost. Hi. And this is one of the more obscure ones, but actually required. It's used to hear life up potion real quick. But if we remember, the flower lady told us that we can buy flowers that even make mute princesses speak, which was not true, but it can also make little penguins happy. Hi, I have flowers for you. Art lost a pretty flower. In return, obtained the starstone from the penguin. And he goes in and gave the flowers to his friend. That's nice. Okay. I just really like this village. Alrighty. And yeah, I don't remember how you're supposed to figure this one out, but these starstones, we do need them eventually. Although we don't actually know that we need them until way later. But since I was here, I just remember the penguins and they are really adorable. You're happy, dude. Welcome back to the Amazon forest. Thanks, big bird buddy. And well, we did promise Maylin to meet her. Well, did we promise? No, she makes us meet her at the place where people declare their love. So I guess we go and visit her there. But it's not nighttime yet. Now it's gonna be nighttime. Did you have a nice ride on the Stork Express? Yep, always. Actually, you wrote something earlier that I wanted to see. And yes, Filocar, that's pretty much exactly how the entire story began. Alrighty, welcome to Liot.night. Aside from slightly darker, looks the exact same as daytime. I would like to have more coffee, thank you. Alrighty. Ark? Ark? That's not who we expected to meet. I came here with the Elder's permission. It is a beautiful world here. This is the world you fought for, Ark. After you left, I realized something. The colors of the crystal blue and the pretty scenery of Krista. They were beautiful because I was with you.
they all glowed. I knew for the first time how lonely it is without you, Ark. Ark, I want to be with you, like back then. You, Ark, saw the person in your heart, but it wasn't me. That's who you love, Ark. You don't think of me at all. I know now. I don't need this. I hate you. You know, if you just let me... Oh, well. Yeah. And this is where, in my opinion, Malin gets even more terrifying. We never told her anything about Krista or Elle or how they look at all. She literally pulled these memories out of our head. And she can see them too. Jesus. Immature, unfortunately, but also scary powerful, if you ask me. Like, if you can just pull memories out of somebody's head and make them into, like, illusions. I don't know, in D&D turn that's like a 7th or 8th level spell or something. Holy cow. Either way, not a whole lot else to do, aside from volunteering to go to the Mermaid Tower, because...
You'll understand. If we don't do something, we can't survive. I'll give a boat to anyone who defeats those monsters. Anyone has the courage to fight these. All these rough sailors, another one with courage. What?
You know, they are sailors, not fighting experienced people. I'm not a sailor, but I take a boat.
You, stranger, you wanna fight monsters? In the AC there are monsters. Get rid of them, and the boat is yours. What do you say?
Sure. What a bunch of wimps. Leave it to me.
What? Did you hear that? That's great. When you're ready, get on board. I'll take you to the Mermaid Tower.
Right, let's go. You ready? Ready. As ready as they go. Let's go.
We're counting on you. Get on.
And so we go and sail to the Mermaid Tower, surrounded by rocks and reefs. I'd have to say you need to be a pretty good sailor to not be stuck there. Either way, for mermaids they have a rather pointy design in the towers. Looks rather unpleasant if you ask me. Hey, there's stairs down. Whee! Huh. I don't know where that magical air bubble comes from, but that's kind of nice to have, I guess. And... nothing. In fact, the entire area here has literally nothing in it. I happen to know that, so we just go to the next area. And what do we find here? The advertised monsters. Fishy. And as usual, we can just abuse our invulnerability frames. And punch the guy as we level up. But yeah, these fishies, pretty strong. Did I actually ever exchange my weapon? Because we did get an ice pick at some point. Oh, no, there's an ice pick. That has 10 attack power. And these guys don't have any particular weakness I can't take advantage of, so this is just better. My defense is down. Actually, does that thing ever wear off? This might be one of the status effects that wears off eventually. I do not know. Oh yeah, it does. Alrighty. Let's go. More fishy. You know, do you think the scary monsters are the fish in the Mermaid Tower? Because so far clearly it looks like it. Not a hell lot aside from fish. And here we have an even scarier fish. So these green ones we actually cannot destroy at all. We can only hit the
purple fish, the big fish here. And I think this is one of the few places where you can actually use magic. I'm actually not entirely sure about that. Actually, I think... Give me a second, I need to reset my capture. I think my audio might be slightly behind, or more than I expected it to be. Very slightly, actually. Almost not noticeable. Alright, let's try using magic. I actually don't know whether this works here, but I think it might. So the purple fish was up there. So the purple fish works in a really annoying way. Ray ring. Do I have any 2 rings? Nah, I'll have to rebuy the one. These are not Alex ring. Just to see. So you can use these here. But let's see whether that deals any damage at all. Nope, doesn't deal damage. Knocked flying by Kali. So, basically, the tricky part about this encounter is not getting knocked around all the time by these guys, and you can only very specifically attack the purple fish once every time it arrives. Well, with a minor exception, I guess. Like, technically speaking, the purple fish just runs away as soon as you get close to it. And if you believe it or not, this is the big roadblock in speedruns, because how it takes so long for every individual attack to get to the fish. This is why a speedrun wants to be at least level 21 in order to knock him out in 2 or 3 hits. If you're lucky, you get some critical hits in there. You can technically double hit it, but there's no reliable setup for it. For all I know, at least. So, because this fight here drags on for so long, this is why you actually grind up such a high level before here. Like, literally, this is the gatekeeper. Not the Bloody Mary, this guy here. Fascinating. Alright, the presence of fiends disappeared from the Mermaid Tower, and the whispers ring of mermaids began. Now this is actually quite an interesting case here in my opinion, because if you remember, I kind of called the, like, parasite of the Ratri, the corruption. I called the dark twins, or the evil twin birds, the corruption of the birds that prevented them from coming back. I called the other things, the dark morph, the corruption of the humanity, as well as the Stormlord, the corruption that prevented the animals from coming back. Well, we actually have never removed the corruption that prevented fish from coming back. So, considering that we only just recently-ish revived humanity, and it is a revival rather than them just kind of coming into existence on their own, presumably they've been trying to fish, but there was just monsters and not a whole lot of fish beyond that. No, we actually cleared that too. Kind of a strange part to have here. Hey, you have weird ears. Are these your ears or are these your arms? Actually, I meant to make a joke. I thought those were arms, actually. It's actually ears, isn't it? Hi. Thank you. We have a lot to do ahead of us. Humans are so easily lost at sea. But they probably don't know we give them a helping hand. I see. Hello, mermaids. Hi. Who are you? I was once a human girl. Oh, so did you turn into mermaids, huh? I was on a ship to freedom to meet my fiancée. A sudden storm whipped up and the ship went down in heavy seas. When I came to, I looked like this. I must ask you a favor. Please, use this ring to serve us, living in the Great Lakes area. And please tell him, when we are reborn, let's get together again. And we obtained the engagement ring. So that guy probably has been waiting there for a while, huh? Ooh, there's a chest. And we get a sea spear. I actually did not remember that this thing is even here. Oh, 12 more attack power. Wow. Hello. This tower is a beacon for sailors. This is where all the ships come when they become lost at sea. It is also where the souls of those who died at sea gather. Which, presumably, every single one of these mermaids is a person lost at sea. Living things originally emerged from the sea. So perhaps a mermaid is the real form of humans. I mean... Sure. In this universe, definitely possible. At the south edge of the world is the sixth continent, locked in ice. The treasure of the mermaid sleeps there. As thanks for rescuing us, please do take it. Wait, where one now? Can you repeat that? At the south edge of the world is the sixth continent, locked in ice. The treasure of the mermaid sleeps there. As a thanks for rescuing us, please take it. Oh, that's for the mermaids. Interesting. Alrighty, hello. So, here's an interesting one. No matter which of these mermaids you talk to, they give you something. And if you manage to talk to, well, both of them at the same time, or more specifically to the other one at the same, on the frame you leave, not the same time, but the frame you leave the dialogue box, you can actually get the reward twice. Thank you for returning us to normal. This is a show of our thanks. When you need, please summon us with it. We will shield you with magic bubbles against danger. And we get the water pin. I didn't manage to talk to her. Also, I just realized that the input viewer kind of worked right now. There we go. Is there a weapon slot per weapon in the menu, or is there a way to discard weapons? There is a way to discard weapons. What you can do is you can basically select the whole hole and then throw a weapon away if you want to. So unfortunately you can't just gather all the weapons. There's a limited amount of weapons you can gather in the first place. But yeah, we got the water pin from them. And the water pin allows us to, well, gain invulnerability for a short amount of time. It's actually kind of handy, to say the least. So we're missing one more pin here, and 3 more rings. We actually, well, I used up a zap ring earlier. Because I knew you could use items in that fight, or spells, but I didn't know whether it was actually going to be useful. Alright, this is where we cleared the Mermaid Tower. And welcome back to Leto.
Thanks to you, the sea has become calm. A seaman's promise is high honor, or his honor. I'll give you a boat. At the pier, press down. You can row out to sea. To land, find a pier and press up.
And we have acquired a boat. Which actually means we now have basically a lot of freedom to go anywhere we want. Or more easily, at least. Hey,
a boat can moor in ports too. Visit again sometime. A boat...
Okay, you said the same thing.
Thanks to you, we can go out fishing again.
Indeed, alrighty. So we got the engagement ring for Servas, and we now can go places. Before I do anything else, I do actually want to make sure that we conclude that little storyline. Yes. Oh boy. Servas has been waiting for a while. So I've been kind of mentioning this earlier, where I said that Servas has been well, there's a reason as to why. There's just a dude in the way that we can't ask to go out of our way in Nurlik, even though we wanted to go to Nurlik since we knew that Will probably plash landed his prototype plane in there. And this is Servas. We know that because his name appeared in dialogue. I don't think he ever told us, but close enough. And we now have his engagement ring from his fiancée that was supposed to arrive from Lyoto a while ago. Oh, that ring. Something happened to her? Yeah, apparently a ship accident. I see. She had never been late before. Thank you for telling me. I will go see her. Honestly, this is one of the most low-key spookiest things in the entire game. This guy has been waiting here. Well, he has literally been waiting until he deceased. He's a guilt, yeah. Welcome to the Nurlik dungeon. This is spooky, because enemies in here are actually pretty strong. More importantly, not just strong, but they have a new ability to deadly poison us. So do not get hit by the deadly poison. And here we have an air herb. This allows us to actually dive down and go through underground passages. It's the snorkel. And we can dive through these bubbles and get various places in this dungeon here. We can also go down the waterfall, which, well, let's be real, there's not a whole lot of other places to go. There is scary snakes around here too. So down we go. I'm confused. I actually didn't even realize that was a status effect. You can see which directions I'm pressing, right? Most games, confusion just inverts your D-pad. This one puts it around by 1 degree. Does that ever wear off, actually? I hope it does. Oh well. Oh, wait. This is normal again. Oh, it just changed my controls around. Oh my goodness. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Oh, it switches when I switch screens. Alright. 90-degree turn on D-pad. Yeah, among other things. Alright. These flowers here are the ones that give us deadly poison. This is why I bought some serums, because if I get hit, you're dead very quick. Alright. There's more water. This is actually the entrance over there. So down here we go instead. We're effectively looking for Will. What? That shadow! What is that shadow? Help! Someone help! What? I thought I heard someone. And the shadow moves towards that voice. You know, my original impression was that the shadow was the thing calling out for help, but I'm pretty sure that the voice actually attracted whatever that shadow is. And it might not be immediately obvious, but there is actually current going on here. So if I want to stay up, I need to swim against the current. And we are gravely poisoned right now. And I fall down the waterfall. And that poison is just rough. Alright, you may have noticed there was a few things that were on the side of the waterfall that I kinda missed. And I'll have to actually drop down the waterfall and again in order to get them. Bounce back by pupilla. Can only hit these things when they have their eyes open. And they also take quite a bunch of hits. And the only way to go is on the left here. And we have to go back up. Which I think this is back up. Alright, I'm not gonna bother with... Well, actually, no, I wanted to kill one of every enemy. We haven't seen any, like, souls anytime recently that we could free anymore. But, well, maybe. Maybe one of these things has a soul again sometime. Nope, none of these do. Also, these things are terrifying in close quarters. Okay, some have survived. Don't have that many healing items remaining at this point. Probably should have stocked up. It'll be fine. Alright, here we are actually at the top of the waterfall place. And there's another chest here too. 735 gems. Alright, now we tried to drop down on the left side of the water without getting poisoned this time. Because here we get a magic anchor. What does that do? It prevents us from getting dragged by the stream. It looks like a ball and chain, but it's magic, so it doesn't actually drag us down to the ground of the water. It literally just prevents us from getting dragged down the stream. Also, just because I'm curious, I don't know whether there's anything on the right side of the waterfall. Whee! Nope, there's nothing. Alright, fair enough. Now, we can go through here. I knew this was the way forward, but we needed the other item first. And let's see what's over here. There's a bunch of froggies. Well, actually not froggies, those are toads. Toads are not friends. You can make food out of them if you want to. Ouch. Ow. He just bonks me across the entirety of the way here. Also, they dropped quite a bit of money. Here we have a new weapon. It's a geostaff. Make sure I equip this. And the geostaff has 6 more attack power. I don't know whether any enemy resists geo. I don't know whether it has even an element for that matter. No idea. Oops, I accidentally went down here. So that room previously doesn't actually have anything else inside there yet. It actually soon will. And that soon is if you deal any form of damage to this back wall here. Like you can literally just jump into the thing and it will break and it's going to release all the water. So we can do this. Whee! And I don't know how slow Ark's fall damage or fall speed is, but clearly it is slow enough that the water had enough time to fill up the entire basin down here. Okay, before I go further, I actually don't remember if there's anything on the right side here. Oh, level 22 is on the right side here, that's nice. Ah, yes, I remember. The reverse smiley room. You could also say frowny face, but it's a reverse smiley. So over here, in the flooded room, you can find a magic rock. I don't think there's anything else in this room besides that. Other way, we can now go to the top right, into an exit, and this is where we get to the reverse smiley room. And let's see what's in here. Oh yeah, fishy. So, this is actually a very good grinding spot if you want to grind. You go here, hit and dash back. Go here, hit and dash back. This is super efficient because the fish have basically no HP at all. They die effectively in one hit almost no matter what. And you just run up, hit and dash back down. This is ridiculously efficient. I don't remember what the speedrunners go for a level here, but if you want to grind, this is a super good place to do so. Alrighty, let's see what's in here real quick. Froggy! No, toads. Those are not friends. Ouch. Ah, this is the bottom of the waterfall. I can see here. Nothing to the left. And yeah, this is where if you fall down the waterfall. This is why you need the ball and chain, because otherwise you can actually not swim against the current here. It will just drag you down. And I found a dragon mail. Oh boy, some dragon lost its letters. Alright, dragon mail has 11 more defense, which I think is a lot. Probably. Alrighty. Besides that, there is just big snakes everywhere. If you just go straight over to the left side here, you can dodge all of them easily. I actually don't know if there's anything else in the water. I don't think there is. Falling down the waterfall just lands you in the bottom room where we went down just earlier. Am I dragon now? No, I just have the dragon mail. Just need to time my attacks. Alrighty, more deadly flowers. Oops. Well, that's just inconvenient. More flowers! Mean flowers. By the way, this is the same waterfall, but I think no matter where you go down the water, you will always land on the right-hand side of the lower portion. Actually, I'm not sure about that. Hang on. Let me check that out real quick. I'm going all the way on the left side here, so I should land on the right side. Ah, okay. Yeah, no matter where you drop down, you always land over there. The Rabbi is not streaming, so you're upon a challenge run. Control gamepad with head only. I mean, Rabbi can at least use the ears, because that's part of the head, right? Alright, let's go into the hidden passage below the waterfall, because there's always something behind waterfalls in RPGs. And we're going to eat one of those large bulbs. They taste terrible, but they refill our health. And now here. I know which way I need to go. I'm just curious whether there's anything else in a different direction. Also, we did hear from one of the people in the town nearby that there's a gigantic sea monster supposed to be, well, in the lake. Basically like the Loch Ness monster, apparently. Well, that's how I read into it, to be fair. And from what I can tell, there's actually nothing around here until we drop down the waterfall. And welcome to Hitodaron, Torment's Gossi. So here's the thing, Hitodaron are these little starfish things. Gossi is the big creature in the back. And Hitodaron is just kind of being really mean to Bessie. Gossi. Gossi is actually friendly. This is something I didn't quite realize when I was a kid playing through this game for the first time. Gossi is your friend, because if one of these starfish drops on your head... Ouch, they hit like a truck. If these starfish drop on your head, they clamp onto your head, and the only way to get free of them afterwards is by having Gossi spew some fire. So yeah. Also, my alarm is ringing at the worst time right now. As usual, you can easily abuse the dash attacks, but you can see I'm not dealing a whole lot of damage to these starfish. And especially the ones coming from above, you can only hit after they basically emerge. Actually, let me just do this real quick. Yeah, if that kid hits me... Oh no, the starfish keeps hitting me. I need to get hit by the fire. Basically, Gossi helps me get away from the starfish. The starfish are called Hitodaron. Oh no, that was unintentional this time. Gossi, help me please. Thank you. Oh boy. This is another reason why you want to have a lot of damage. These things are tricky to hit. Also, I would like to point out there's like a gigantic dragon skeleton or something like that in the background, just kind of driving by. Like, presumably we're just going in a circle or something like that. But there's just a, like a Gossi skeleton over there. Yeah, we win. Hello? We defeated Hitodaron. Well, Gossi looks intently at Ark. And Ark obtains the horn pin. We can't talk to animals anymore, but I think it appreciated us. Huh. I don't understand your language, but I guess you want to help me. What? Where are you taking me now? So we just level up. Level 23. What's the record? Like 3.5 hours or something? Actually, no, they have it faster than that. Like 3 hours 20 or so. If you try to go any percent Terranigma. And yeah, Gossi actually protected him, I think. This is well. Yahoo! I'm saved! I have no idea who you are, but thank you. I'm Will. Ever since I was a kid, I started flying free as a bird. I finally made it. My dream machine called an airplane. But on my test flight, I crashed into the Great Lakes. I was attacked by these strange beasts like starfish. A huge dragon suddenly appeared and shielded me. The lake god really existed. I want to repay you, so come with me. I have something to show you.
So, you're Pearl's friend. No one was hurt, but I can't go on. I can't get the parts anymore. Lone Trade in Yonko began buying up metal for the parts. I scraped together the last few parts to make that plane. Oh.
So basically, here I gave us the short version, I guess, but let me expand on this a little bit. Basically, Will here cannot create any more airplanes because the metal trade has been severely restricted by Yonko trade in Yonko, which is a village, being just kind of buying up all the metal, so to speak. So, well, we can maybe look into as to why they buy all those metals and stuff like that. So yeah, let's see what that's about. Either way, Will is back, so that's a good thing. And welcome to you, Azulian, and welcome to you as well, Selton4 and Server Break. Good morning, everybody.
Hello, I'm going to stay here and help Will. Please tell Pearl when you see him.
Okay.
Until the price of metal comes down, I'm stuck.
Remember the tin sheet that we just kind of grabbed off the floor and are not going to give him back? Yeah. That's kind of even more why this is such a rude move, if you ask me. But hey, it's fine. Probably. Either way, you may have noticed last time we actually just scooted by this town here. This town has become larger. It has gone through its first expansion. At least, I think it has become larger. Wait, did it become larger? I'm pretty sure it's larger than before now, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's larger than before. Hello. Yep, Freedom grew larger when shipping routes opened. The way it's going for Freedom will have people from all around the world. So basically, the short version is, if we help the town's economy, let's put it this way, we will be able to grow the towns larger, and they will be able to expand, have new customers, new people in them, grow larger, and maybe help other towns as well expanding. And this is kind of the beginning of the late game right here, where we have expanded one town. And either I didn't notice, or this town here should have been already larger earlier, because I know you can expand this town to this stage, as it is now. Bells basically before going south to Lyoto, because you can actually win a new weapon from the lottery, if you're lucky enough. And that weapon helps you defeat the fish if you are a bit underleveled like I was. Well, I say underleveled, but technically I was kind of normal level.
As the city grows larger, what was there originally planned loses its space. It's the same for animals. Some have been made merchandise by humans. Is this truly the right way for humans to progress? No.
Well, maybe. Who knows? Hey look, the vagabonds are just making music here. Her hot dancing and my cool guitar will make it worldwide. Good luck. You know, if you have hot and cool, you just lukewarm in the end. I want to make everyone in the world swoon to my dancing. Freedom is the town with the chances to make those dreams come true. Chances, yep, good luck. Yeah, I really like the animations too. Hello, in store. I would like to buy all your large healing bulbs, because I don't have any anymore. All your medium ones too, don't care about the small ones. And he also has holy water. This instant lifts a death curse, which death curse does exactly what it promises. It literally instantly kills you once the timer runs down. Here we have weapons. Welcome, what can I help you? He still has silver pike, ice pike. He has a trident, which I think is newish. And we have armorer here. He has a vest armor, a bird suit, silver armor. Yeah, we have all of these pretty much. And here we have a black market. Oh, Kingbird buddy. He's crying. Dude, that's not okay.
A bird this big? I'm in a bind. Nobody wants to buy this bird. Hey, buddy, want to buy a bird? I'll make a hefty roast chicken. Here's for 5,000 gems.
Why do you have Kingbird here in the first place? That's not okay, dude. I'm gonna buy it. I'll pay, but you've got to set it free.
Ha, you're so kind. Well, so long as I get paid, I doesn't care.
What do?
I'll free the bird from the cage later on.
You'll be free soon, buddy. Ribbit. And there's just some frogs in the other cage. I actually completely forgot this was here. I thought that was gonna be in a different place. Yep, they just freed Kingbird for 5,000 gold. Or gems, I guess. Hello.
Welcome to the Mermaid Shop.
Zap ring. A boom ring. We don't have any boom rings yet, so let's buy some. I wanted to have at least one of each ring. We now have water pins, bone pins, wind pins, grass pins. So basically a lot of pins. And let's see whether he really freed the Kingbird there. And visit the King's Nest. Because I hope he did, because otherwise I'm gonna be unhappy with him. I like how Ark just uses only his arms to hit up the ropes. Oh, you are free. Hello. And I think he has a little bell gift for us. Thanks, buddy. Unfortunately, we can't talk to them anymore. But I think it's reasonably safe to say that he appreciates not being in a cage anymore. Human greed knows no bounds, does it? Because that guy didn't have a buyer or customers to possibly sell that thing to. Yet he was still keeping it in a cage. Rude. Well, all the money collecting at least has paid off at this point. What do we have here? A pub.
We only serve blazing hard liquor. You don't like it, you get lost.
And this lady said, bourbon's not bad, but I would prefer a smoother, refreshing drink. Keep that in mind. Let's see.
Hey, you there. Try your luck at our lottery.
It's 20 gems a ticket. 20 gems? That went up too. Alright, let's buy one.
Okay, choose a ticket you like.
Grab at the bottom, number 43.
The prize is pretty flower. Here you go.
Yep. I think that's the same number we had last time too. Again, if you get like prize number 1, I think you get a new weapon. It's like a lightning based weapon, very slightly weaker than the Geo Rod that I have right now. Hey, what do you have?
Our original drink made of flavor plant sap.
10 gems, sure. So he still sells the same things.
Tasty.
My cousin must be working hard. A man who is very particular about good food lives here. Alright, this is the gourmet, I remember. Also, let's see what the kids are up to at Peril's place. Kids Guard.
Anita said she was going to see Will. Will is designing a flying machine at the village of Nurlik.
Okay, this actually stays the same thing.
Are you Peril's friend? Then you're our friend too.
Okay, they still say the same things actually. And we actually don't know where Peril went to at this point. Hello, do you know where Peril is? Kidscar is like the last resort of orphan children. They're not bad children, but they are not noisy and behind in rent. Well, I mean, they're kids, what do you expect? So by the way, that way to advance the city is get Belle to invent the telephone so you can call people from far away and help this guy here invent electricity, basically. Hi.
Oh, hi. Thanks to your help, I'm getting the understand electricity. I'm thinking of running the final experiment.
Can you help me again?
Sure.
What do you want me to do next?
At the same time as me, press the switch at the left of the machine. I'll give you a signal to cue you.
Alright.
Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, we did it. Look at that. That's a line of electricity. It's weak and small now, but it will grow. People will return to homes lit by this light at night. Like fire enabled human civilization to advance, I think the light of electricity will show the way to more progress. I sincerely hope this light will show the correct way for progress.
You know, I don't think you light up the room as much as you just absorb the light from the entirety of the room and make everything else dark, so this is the only light remaining to this thing.
I'm grateful for your help. I still got a lot to do. I have to study how I can get this light of electricity to people.
Good luck. But yeah, you just absorb the light from everywhere else, dude. Okay. Now, let's see whether we find Belle. Hello.
Listen, a machine that lets you talk to someone far away is now finished. If you think I lied, talk to the machine like this in the back room.
I don't think you lied. I'm gonna do it anyways.
My name is, it's me, Belle. Can you hear me? You can hear my voice clearly, right?
Yep, that seems to work.
See? If everyone has these at home, no one will ever get lonely. My wish came finally true.
Neat. So he just invented a telephone. That is, by the way, both of these once again are triggers to expand the town further. The next trigger is actually helping Will make a new airplane. It's part of the main story anyway, so we'll get to do that soon. But before that, we don't really have any particular things to do, aside from visiting Yonku, which is in China. That's because your eyes were adapted to the dark. Okay, that's fair. But now, we can actually go ahead and explore the world on a ship. This is once again, as mentioned, where you basically get a lot of freedom to go a lot of places. You can only land on piers in to begin with, so you're a bit limited, but there's actually a lot of places where you can land anyways, and also a lot of places you couldn't go before. So, where should we go first? Do we just go random places until we go places? Or find a way to go places? Or does anybody have a specific suggestion? The mermaid said they had treasure in Antarctica. Yes, actually, that's probably a good place to start. Because that might be an easy one to forget. So let's go and find the mermaid's treasure. Is Antarctica the South Pole? Because that's where we're going. This is where the mermaid said they have some special treasure. and this is right here. Oh, or not. I didn't know there would be a place this dry at the South Pole. Huh? These look like tombstones. Why at this extreme edge of the world? Oh, well, I went the wrong place. Actually, this is not the place. Nothing to interact with on these tombstones. There's big things. It looks like an altar of some sort. Fascinating. There's 5 big skulls, which apparently are altars. And I can tell you currently, not much else to do. So, turns out I went the wrong way. This is the mermaid's place over there. And here we have places to go, holes to avoid or jump into. Whee! And a life potion for us, and a sea mail. Yep, this is the treasure the mermaids told us about. The sea mail is actually the second of the special kinds of armors here. The very first one was El's Cape, and now we have the sea mail, which is specifically from the mermaids. I don't actually know whether it has any special properties. Feel free to let me know if you do know. But I think it's quite interesting. Right, drink another life potion here to increase my maximum health by 5 more points. Let's see. That just damaged me? Yeah, 15 damage. Wow. This just damaged me? Yep, 14 damage. So these holes here don't lead anywhere. You just take damage and you get back up. Alright, and that seems to be it. Thank you, mermaids, for your treasures. You can check with L. I forgot about that part. Defense 43. Chainmail made of mermaid scales. Well, it doesn't say anything particularly useful in terms of like gameplay defenses, but it's literally made out of mermaid scales. That sounds painful. Unless mermaids just kind of shed their scales, you know, like snakes shed their skin and they just have leftover scales. Smelly, filthy, ragged clothes. Blocks poison with raspberry leaves. This one here protects against lightning strikes. Wait, really? Interesting. Worn by guards of royalty, preferred by the soldiers of Loire, protects against fire made of ice. Obviously a cloth outfit. Obviously. Okay. You said at the start there were extra continents beyond the ones you unlock with 5 towers. Yes, we did get both of these. So, sure, let's just visit them right now. Anything with scales does molt them throughout their lifetime. I see. Interesting. I didn't know that was a general rule, but it does make sense. So let me try to find here. So this is Myr. This is one of the secret islands that you can unlock before you leave the underground. If you don't do that before leaving the underground, you actually literally will not get them here. And this has a very special kind of weapon. It's a really good one. Here we get a defense potion, but more importantly, we get the Enbu Pack. So the Enbu Pack is the first of the special kind of weapons here in the center area. It seems to only have 1 more attack power, but it changes defense into strength. So effectively, it actually has significantly more attack power than what you would otherwise expect from the other previous weapons so far. Which also means, if we have that thing equipped, we take significantly more damage. But as long as I don't get hit, that's fine, right? How much does it convert? I actually don't know. I don't know how it works mechanically. All of the defense? Possibly. So that was one of the islands, and I think, yes, this is the other one. This is Polynice, which actually is marked on the map. And Polynice is... Hey look, Turbo. I mean, did you see Malin didn't have Turbo to her dog anymore with her? So this must be Turbo, right? Arf, arf. Even says the same thing, so this is Turbo. He is now on a nice, happy island.
Friend, you came here expecting a fancy resort, didn't you? The ultimate luxury is relaxing, where nothing can disturb you.
It's nice in the tropical sun. Want to catch a nap?
Sure. Maybe I will do that. That looks nice.
Pleasant dreams. Don't sleep too long.
A little bit awkward with this not fading out earlier. Well, turns out we may have fallen asleep a little bit too long in the sun, and Ark was crisply toasted. Ark's macho appeal went up by 10. Well, that's one big sunburn, indeed. Aside from that, that's it. Macho appeal doesn't actually do anything. It's just kind of a cute little Easter egg like that, which I think is quite fine. Oh, rainy. So where else can we go at this point? Actually, we are right next to Japan, so let's go back to Neo-Tokyo. Kamiya is just north of here. And Neo-Tokyo has actually grown a little bit since last time we were here, I think. Actually, has it? This might be the same as last time already. Yeah, I think this is the same as last time still. Let me check real quick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think we already fully explored Tokyo last time. Unless there's something new. The Quintet building with the sad face. I think it's supposed to be a mustache. Neo-Tokyo always has the same size outside the deaf building, you think? Yeah, in that case we basically already visited this. The rest of the world already evolved a bit more than before, but Neo-Tokyo is still the same size. Fair enough. Also, we just sailed straight through this island here. Alrighty, I happen to know that we shouldn't go to Yonku yet, but there's a few places in... I think these are the Philippines, or at least close to islands, where we actually can find a few things that we need. Among other things, right here, we get speed shoes. But this is a required item, but you do get a hint as to where you might find them if you talk to a sufficient amount of people. And you'll see what I mean with it being required when we get to it. I forgot the exact number, but Enbu Pack gives you strength. More strength than it takes defense. It's worth something like 3 levels of strength. I see. Is it always fixed, or does it also scale with having more defense? So are the different continents at different points in time, since Neo-Tokyo appears to have electricity, but the guy in the other town just invented electricity? Yes, that's kind of weird. To me, it's like, well... Time might be a little bit strange in this universe. Because Neo-Tokyo was like that ever since Ark woke up from resurrecting humanity. But half of the other world was still basically in the Middle Ages. So... I tend to say time doesn't mean a whole lot, but maybe it's more accurate to say that time is really messed up. parts of the world have maybe been frozen earlier than others. Because yes, technically electricity was just invented, but near Tokyo has been like that from the very beginning. Maybe they're just that far ahead of everybody else, who knows? Alrighty, I think those are all the islands over here that we can visit for now. Then we have Australia right next to it. And there is also a little New Zealand island over here. I forget where to get in there. There we go. And welcome to New Zealand, where trees are kind of... well, they need a bit of water. We find a matcha rock here, and I think that's it. Some places are a bit strange, but also kind of fun. Alrighty, besides that, let's go and visit Australia. There's a little town over here. This is Suncoast. Look! Weird little cat on a tree. Looks cute. Hi. Hello.
The tropical suns, it's the hearts of men and women on fire. Great place.
Nice. Hello.
I'll leave if this town is turned into a tourist attraction.
You don't like it?
Well, I have bad news for you.
Hello.
Isn't this a nice place? We don't get many visitors, so it's quiet. The leaders are apparently trying to attract more visitors.
Let's see, there's a merchant shop. He has a thunder pack. Oh, this is the weapon you can actually get as a reward from winning the lottery in Freedom. It works really well against the fish, but at the same time, it might take you a while until you get it. Unless you do RNG manipulation. You can actually manipulate RNG in this game. Hello.
Welcome. What can I do for you?
Yeah, you still largely the same things. Thank you. Welcome to Suncoast.
The sun feels great. Heaven.
Oh boy, you can have all the sun. Hi, what do you have? Coconut juice. It's 10 gems. Would you like some? Yes. It's delicious. Nom nom nom. Tasty. Thank you. That guy's just snoring. It's really easy to fall asleep in the sun. Well, at least in the warm. Where it's not too hot. And then you wake up. Lobster. Hi. Welcome. All you can eat seafood. Smorgasbord for just 15 gems. We take pride in our low prices. Yes, please. Thank you. Nom. 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 Shouldn't tell Ark all you can eat. Sounds like a bad idea. Give me that too. I'll take that one. Please feel free to eat as much as you like, but I would like to eat more. And there's nothing more. Oh well. Did you know there's a part of Spain that is called Costa del Sol, literally sun coast? I did not. Interesting.
Square. Hello. People don't come here because we're an island. If we had access to... This town has many attractions. The food is great, the koalas are cute, but we don't get many visitors. I wonder what's wrong.
We hold meetings every day for promoting our village worldwide. People that come by boat all get to like this village. There's a koala on your shelf. What are the men yakking about all day long? I would rather not see many strangers coming to this quiet place. Yeah, I'm with you, but... Well, we'll have to help them make this a tourist attraction, in fact. What else do we have here? Hello! To the west of Suncoast is a huge stone mountain named Ayers Rock. The scientist there said he was going to observe the end of Earth. The world is so peaceful, yet we still have disturbed people. Oh buddy, that's never gonna end. But let me tell you, that guy is actually smarter than you give him credit for. Oh. And yes, the magic rock on the top shelf you could later when basically help the village be recognized and grow. Yeah, this is not where I need to go. I thought this was a place where we can go. Ah, there it is. Cows? Brrr, no. I actually have a pretty deep voice whenever they moo, like brrr. And it's really loud too. Hello.
I think my beef is the best in the world. I wonder how I could let the whole world know about my beef. Can you advertise for me?
Sure.
No problem, but how do I advertise? A single bite is worth 1,000 words. I'll give you a sample. Give this to someone who can appreciate the sample.
I would do an Australian accent if I actually knew what Australian accent sounds like. Like, I can identify it when I hear it, but I literally can't recall in my head. I'm not good at that, unfortunately. Either way, we get some delicious meat, and we do know a gourmand in Freedom that probably would enjoy good food. So that's probably what we're gonna do. Alright, and by the way, I think Suncoast is going to be the final town to be completed, because we have to do something a bit more special too. Let's go to the Ayers Rock, because here we find the scientist up here. How he got up here? Well, he must be some form of climber as well. Oh, I say we find the scientist up here, but apparently he's not here. Huh. Okay. Oh wait, was there another thing over there? Nope, that's just everything here. And there is one more thing right here. Just across the water. You get some monies. I don't know whether there's anything else. Doesn't look like it. Okay. So that was Australia. We'll be basically traveling the world quite a bit in order to advance all the towns a bit further here and there. So, but because we kind of don't want the food to spoil, which, by the way, surprise, food doesn't spoil in this. You literally can carry it in your inventory the entire game and it's not gonna go bad. But I just received it. I feel like it is just the right thing to do to, well, bring this to a gourmand that we know where he is. So we are back here in Freedom. In case you're wondering, I'm not doing an optimal route for 100%. I'm just making it up as I go.
Hi, I'm Stormer, and I'm the gourmet everyone in town knows. Bring me some food that delights me and I will reward you.
So we just got this piece of tasty meat from Suncoast, Australia.
Oh hey, you have something that looks delicious. I'm a gourmet. Let me sample some. Sure.
Want to try? It's beef from Suncoast.
Suncoast, huh? I've never heard much about that place. Well, let me try.
Mark handed the tasty meat to Storma.
The appearance is extremely appealing. Pass. Aroma is also not unpleasant. Pass.
Chomped.
It tastes great. Pass. I, Stoma, give it my vote of confidence. This will become popular. I must reward you for your most delicious gift. Please take this.
Let me get 100 gems. Yay. Okay. Now, we learned from Will that the metal prices are way too high and something weird is going on over in Yonku. So, let's go to China. That's where Yonku is. But also along the way we can briefly visit here. We are in Britain. What do we find in Britain? Rich people with money to throw around. Hey look, there's Turbo again. Ruff. Actually this is Turbo, because the previous Turbo only said to Ruff. Hi. This is the super wealthy magnate Sir Rich's mansion. Sir Rich is self-centered, but people like his generosity. Hello.
I am rich. If I may say so, I'm super rich. I wish to decorate, but I can't find the thing worthwhile. Have you a suggestion? Money is no object. As I said, I am super rich.
Alright. Well, basically, he buys art. Don't let his appearance fool you. He's a shrewd judge. Oh, okay. So basically, if we find some form of art, we can bring it over to him and he might just make the people famous or pay them a lot. If you remember, there was Matthias over in Loire who was painting things. I actually don't know whether the pottery guy actually plays into this too, but he still was looking for a special material anyways. I don't know actually where to get that anymore. His name was also Rich. Yeah. Fine, how are you guys doing? Still holding the... Oh, you didn't complete the election results yet. Whoops, I forgot about checking that out.
Sorry to keep you waiting. We wish to announce the election results. For myself, Jean, 25 votes. For Lewis, 24 votes. For just one vote, I was elected the representative. However, I would like to ask Lewis for help in this difficult role. I also beg all of you for your support.
Hey, congratulations.
We are gathering the opinions of people about this town's future. From now on, it's everyone's opinion that's going to shape this town. To be honest, I'm relieved. It could be better for town this way.
Your vote mattered. The tiebreaker. Yes. We voted for Jean and he won. That's precisely how that goes. The flower lady is still running around here. Okay, let's see whether we can find Matthias. I forget where Matthias is. Also, so here's the thing. On one hand, you could say this is more of a video game thing. Nothing happens unless you, the player, do it. But at the same time, you could actually explain this away with the in-universe thing too. Nothing happens unless Ark is around. Hey, there's Matthias. Hi. Hi, did you come to buy one of my paintings? Oh, no? I kinda did. Have a seat. I'll get you something to drink. Yeah. I'm Matthias. As you can see, I'm a painter and a very broke one. But I don't paint so I can eat. I paint because for me, to paint is to live.
I want people to see what I have seen and felt through my art. What do you think of my paintings?
It's good. I don't know much about paintings, but I like yours.
Really? Thanks.
That's great. You made my day. Can I have a painting?
I heard the king died, but it doesn't matter to me. I'm happy if I can just paint whatever, and wherever I want.
Num.
Yummy. Going already? Okay, drop in anytime.
Maybe we can talk to the dude now about Matisse, because apparently there was more dialogue that I didn't realize was here. Oh well. Let me actually look up real quick. I guess I do actually remember now. I actually did make quick reference notes to see. So what I'm gonna do here is I would like to rest here real quick. More specifically to save once in a while, because it's been a while to say the very least. We go to sleep. And let's see where the Loire. So basically I read at some point that you need to go and save and sleep in order for certain towns to develop. There it is. Now it is larger. I think actually it just literally forgot to witness the election results, so to speak. So here we are. We are now in the First Avenue. Hey, Turbo's here again. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Now we can explore a Loire that is a little bit larger than before, actually a lot larger than before. The castle has been opened to everyone after the king's death. They're supposed to be holding a speed eating contest. Yeah, I did that already. Hey, Matthias, how are you doing today?
You travel all over the world, right? I've got a favor to ask. I want to know if my art will be accepted by people of other towns. Can you help me?
Sure. What would you like me to do?
Really? Then take one of my paintings with you. If you meet someone that likes art, please get their opinion. I can't pay you, but please make sure you get someone's opinion.
And we obtained Matisse's painting. Looks a bit abstract to me, but fair. Alrighty. Sleeping and revisiting is required for Loire on a regular basis. I see.
Hi, I'm Pierre. I'm 18 and I love tinkering with machines. Want to see my invention?
Sure. Sounds interesting.
What I'm making now puts pictures of people on paper. Can I get you to stay still, okay? Ready? Oh, I think I blew it.
You electrified me, dude.
Sorry about that. I'll rectify things, so come back again.
Alright, I'm gonna come back again. Right now, did you finish? Bonk. Oh, wow.
Uh-oh. I think I blew it.
Oh, I mean, he's working on it. And within the span of 2 seconds, when I go outside and back inside, I think he advanced his technology a little bit.
Alrighty, can I get you to stay still? Okay, ready? Hey! Nothing happened? That means... I did it! It worked! A machine that puts pictures on paper. Thanks for your help and sacrifice for making this machine. I'm going to call this machine Camera. I'll give you one for all your time and trouble. Thank you.
And we get a camera.
We can make pictures now. With your help, I was finally able to show it to other people.
And what do you do with a camera? Also, Matisse painting to be given to a lover of art. Camera. From Lard, take a snapshot or two. Which, basically, we need to take pictures in Loire, Arctic scenery photos. We basically need to make pictures of various towns and then show them in tourism bureaus in other towns in order to, well, connect the world a bit more than before, which is quite a thing, I suppose. But I wanted to kind of get this sooner rather than later, because getting these can be quite... well, I forget about it all the time.
I wonder what will happen to Lauren. I'm excited.
The flower lady. Buy some flowers? I can't go home until I sell all these flowers. Make even a girl who doesn't talk or a penguin happy with flowers. Just 5 gems. I'd love to buy them, but I can't carry another thing. Too many flowers. Exactly 9 is as much as I can carry.
Since Jean became mayor, Loire has progressed far.
Indeed. Bounteous. Did you hear? The king is dead. People are saying he was killed. Yep, and these people here still say the same thing, I guess. First Avenue. Hey, look, pots. You can throw them around, and this is the Sears Shop. All is in the stars. Let me read your fortunes. What? Your lucky item is a flower. I already have 9, thank you. So I guess different fortune tellers of different towns actually say different things. Jean is something. I don't think Louis could have accomplished this. In fact, he couldn't. So literally, if you voted for Louis, you will never be able to 100% this game.
I hear a super rich guy lives on a small island in the north. He's supposedly a generous man with an interest in the arts.
Yep. Hello. Do you wish to speak to Mother? She may be hard to understand. Hello.
I see. Finally free. That's good.
Previously, she basically was all talking about doom and gloom, no mercy, all the pain, because she was a servant of the previous king. Now the king is dead, and he's free. We have more rooms. I got my own room. That's nice. Let's see. Louis is helping Jean now. He's not a lush anymore.
I just realized the town can go on even without the king. Huh.
Weird. Here, Red Jeans. Hi.
Jean asked me to help him. He's busy, but fun every day.
Hi, Jean. Good job. Well, hello! What do you think of the reborn Loire? The real progress is still ahead of us. I don't have to keep studying. I have to keep studying. Economy, cultural exchanges, civil facilities, there's much to do. Yep, good luck. And that appears to be everything here. We're in the 2nd Avenue. Hello.
Princess Elle has been missing since then. Maybe the king was killed by Princess Elle.
You're correct, but that's fine.
The winery. Smooth and refreshing taste, relaxing mellow feel. I'm trying to make such a drink. Want to try a swig?
So this is the winemaker who was complaining that the king was basically taking all the alcohol and wine that he was creating, and he wanted to create wine for the people. Now that the king is gone, he is trying to mix up things, literally. So sure, we want to try a swig. I'm willing to drink this, but is it really good?
Of course! The taste is guaranteed. Down it in the jug.
Well,
Yuck!
wasn't that good?
What? You don't find it delicious? That's odd. Strange. I don't know why I think it's terrible.
I just mixed in some gunpowder and acid in there. Just kind of to balance out the taste. Also, there's a bit of soap fell into the mix, but you should barely be able to taste it. Hi.
I'll try a new mix next time.
Come sample it, okay? Okay. Which is next time right now.
You've come at the perfect time. I'm just uncorking my latest creation. Want to try a swig?
Sure. I'm willing to drink this, but is it really good?
Of course, the taste is guaranteed. Down in one jug. Blech.
Terrible.
What? You don't find it delicious? That's odd.
Alright. Try again.
You've come at the perfect time. I'm uncorking this latest creation. Want to try a swig?
Sure. The taste is guaranteed. Down it in one jug. And yummy.
Huh. What? It was good? Great! So it was good? This is made of grapes. I can sell this now. Here, take a bottle.
And we obtained some wine. If you remember, there was a lady in Freedom that wanted something a bit more, well, less extreme than bourbon.
You don't mind? Show that wine in other regions. I'm real proud of it.
Alrighty. And here, if you remember, there was this lady here, Papillos. She was super happy, arrogant, and proud to make clothes for the king and the elite, so to speak, and nobody else, and was just kind of really dismissive of anybody else. So, what do we have to say now? What is it? Whatever happens, we shall never work for the masses. Yep, still the same. What are you guys doing? The town has grown, but my life hasn't changed. It's very boring. Maybe I'll quit the shop too. Even after the king's death, Madame still keeps making expensive clothes. But nobody would buy clothes like that. The shop will fold. I'm Merrily. You're a traveler, aren't you? Can I ask you a favor? Are you willing to listen? I'm all ears. What favor is that? I'm listening. Thanks. I have some clothes I made here. Sell it at another town. I want to test the appeal of my clothes. May I ask you for that favor?
Sure.
I just take these clothes there. Really? Thank you. Please do, take it. And we get some fancy clothes. Alright, we'll do that. If it sells, you can keep the money. It doesn't matter to me. I'll be satisfied knowing someone somewhere else enjoys my clothes. Yep. And if you remember, also in Freedom, there were these 3 ladies that were looking for something fancy. And this guy still says croissant. 10 gems. Nom. Thank you very much. Alrighty, what else? Have we been in here already? Probably. Nothing in here. Hello. Stress named Merrily works at Madame Papillo's. I think there's a word missing at the beginning. It's like a weaver mistress. It's a shame she has to work for a haughty woman like Madame Papillo. Yeah.
Hello. I was thinking about starting a business here. Because many people move here, a real estate agent is needed.
Seamstress. Yeah, there we go. That's what probably did. Yeah, it's supposed to say seamstress. Curious. I did not remember there being this many spelling things in this game like that. I'd like to run a furniture shop where I can shop cheaply. Wait, you want to run a furniture shop where you can shop cheaply? That's like me saying, I want to open a video game store so I can get video games cheaper. I respect it. So, despite the camera literally just being invented, these people here want to have pictures of a variety of places. Oh, you have photos from many places. May I see them? Sure. You don't appear to have the photos needed. So basically, we now go into all the cities, take photos, and bring them all to the tourism bureaus all around the world. So I'm probably just gonna make photos in every town before I go anywhere else. Hi.
I read a wonderful travel journal written by a man named Hayden.
maybe I ought to go traveling too. We actually have met Hayden along the way, and he wanted to inspire people to travel more, go into places, experience other cultures and stuff like that. Sounds like he's succeeding with it. Alrighty, and this is current state of Loire. We have a dress that we can bring to freedom, we have some wine, also for freedom, and we have a painting from Matisse, which we know that the, well, rich guy in England actually would like to have. On top of that, we have something else that I haven't touched on yet. So in Let's here, the main export of the city is actually sardines. And the main problem about sardines is that the sardines actually kind of, you know, spoil rather quickly. Let's make a photo here before I forget about it. So here, we have a tin sheet in our inventory which we stole from Will. Hi.
What's that you have there?
What is it? Metal?
That's it. I just thought of something to preserve sardines. Can you give that to me?
Sure. Take it, I just found it anyway. On the floor of somebody who's looking for metal because the prices are too high. But that's besides the point.
Aha! Really now? That's great help.
Ark gave the tin sheet.
I might be able to make big money with this.
Can I get some of that money? No? Alright. Either way, that's that. And we still don't have the gems for the potter guy. I don't remember where to get that. We'll see. We'll probably find it along the way. Alright, and with this, before we forget about it, just deliver the things, because right now I remember, and I told you where to get them from, so it would be a shame if I was going to be like 3 hours later go, oh yeah, I have that thing in my inventory which I forgot about. I like to just resolve the things that I have with me, let's put it this way. So Matisse's painting, we bring to the rich guy who is looking for something artsy.
What is that painting? It is fantastic. I want it. I care not about the price.
It's yours. Sure, it's yours. It's by Matisse, who lives in Loire.
Is that so? I will hang it right away. This is my thanks.
Ark obtained 1,000 gems.
I think it would be a shame if I alone enjoyed this much talent. As a super rich for the arts, I shall amplify the support for his artistic efforts. I ask that you inform, who was it? Matisse for me.
Alright, so we tell Matisse that this guy here actually really likes his art. Sounds good to me. So, since we are richer right here, let's just do that. Well, I say it right here, but yeah, it's a bit of a walk. Hey, if you open the store, you can get the stuff you sell for cheaper, indeed. Yeah, but not usually for the... Well, yes. Alrighty. Matisse, we did our thing. Listen, a person recognized my talent. He says he's going to support me as I can paint as much as I want. But I'm happier because someone liked my paintings enough to do this. I'm going to do my best for the people who like my paintings. Alright. Hooray! Great success. I think to go through Portugal and Spain just to visit Loire is such a hassle. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Also, in case you're wondering, I put the derpy orange tree ghost onto the layout on the left, but I intentionally didn't put the angry penguin on the layout, even though I would have the picture. I don't know about you,
but I'm really bothered by GIFs on streams that are just constantly moving, because my eyes are always drawn over there immediately as soon as it moves, and it always is moving. So at times I personally literally can't watch certain streams because they have GIFs active on them. So I don't know whether this is a problem for anybody else, but that's why I don't like having too many moving parts on my layout. Alrighty, let's see. First of all, we're going to take a photo before I forget about it, about freedom. And then we grab the fancy clothes from the seamstress and bring it to the three girls. Was it in here? No, this was the bar. Never mind. Let's give the wine over here to this lady who's looking for something a bit softer. What is that bottle you have there? May I try a sip? Sure. Try some. It's wine made from grapes from a town called Lar. How exotic. Please pour some. This is delicious. It's smooth and refreshing. I think even women can drink this. I'll have to tell my friends. You know, women can drink the other stuff too, but I don't know about you. I do prefer the more sweet. I prefer grape juice, okay? But that's just me. I forgot I had a luck potion here. That wine was delicious. I have to tell it to my friends. Okay, I wonder whether we have to report back to the winemaker. I don't remember. Let's see, where are the three ladies? There they are. Hello. You have a bit of a mess over there. Oh well. Oh wow, what are those clothes? They are so with it. Please, can we have them? Sure. If you want these that badly, sure you can have them. Oh wow, really? Yippee! Lucky. Here's a little something for you. Thank you, honey. Ark received kisses and thanks. It's basically the concept of being paid in exposure, I suppose. But Ark is young enough that I think he doesn't mind. Ark's blood pressure rose 10 points. Our matcha appeal is up by 10 points, and now the blood pressure is up by 10 points. One might be good, the other one definitely isn't. Planning on staying long? We want to get changed. Okay. Did you change already? Hey, they did change. Look, these are the clothes he gave us. They are really easy to wear and so fashionable. That's right. Alrighty, and basically they are super happy about the fancy clothes I gave them. Hi, what are you doing here?
Hello, sir. I do all the house chores here. Don't I hate it? Not at all. Men are expected to do chores today.
Ah, yes. This game came out during a transitional period, I guess, and I'm happy with this kind of commentary. Hello. That wine was delicious. Alrighty, so we delivered the wine, we delivered the fancy clothes. Do we have anything else that I forgot about now? Nope. I think that's largely it. Okie dokie. Now, let's actually finally continue to our main quest, so to speak, if you will, where Will has complained that the prices of metal have been exploding like crazy. So we are going to go ahead and investigate as to why that company in Yonkou has been buying all that, well, pricey metal. And Yonkou is in China, right next to Japan. So that's where we're going to go. But before that, I will be taking another break, because this playthrough is probably going to take a while longer. I need to try and preserve my voice, so I'm gonna make some tea, and yeah, I hope you enjoy your stay around here. Welcome to China, Yonkou, and also the next part of our main story. Be right back.